The straw, the coal, and the bean. Here lived in a certain village a poor old woman who had collected a mess of beans and was going to cook them. So she had made a fire on her hearth, and in order to make it burn better, she put in a handful of straws. When the beans began to bubble in the pot, one of them fell out and lay, never noticed, near a straw which was already there. Soon a red-hot coal jumped out of the fire and joined the pair. The straw began first, and said, "Dear friend, how do you come here?" The coal answered, "I jumped out of the fire by great good luck, or I should certainly have met my death. I should have been burned to ashes." The bean said, "I too have come out of it with a whole skin. But if the old woman had kept me in the pot, I would have been cooked into a soft mash like my comrades. Nor should I have met with better fate," said the straw. "The old woman had turned my brothers into fire and smoke. 60 of them she took up at once and deprived of life. Very lucky I managed to slip through her fingers." "What had we do now?" said the coal. "I think," answered the bean, "that as we've been so lucky to escape with our lives, we will join in good fellowship together, and lest any more bad fortune should happen to us here, we will go abroad into foreign lands." The proposal pleased the two others, and forthwith they started on their travels. Soon they came to a little brook, and as there was no stepping stone, no bridge, they could not tell how they were going to get to the other side. The straw was struck with the good idea and said, I will lay myself across, and so that you can go over me if I was a bridge." So the straw stretched himself from one bank to the other, and the coal, who was an ardent nature, quickly trod upon it go over the new made bridge. When, however, she reached the middle, and heard the water rushing past beneath her, she was struck with terror and stopped, and could not go farther. So the straw began to get burnt, broke into pieces, and fell in the brook. The coal slipped down, hissing, as she touched the water, and gave up the ghost. The bean, who had prudently remained behind on the bank, could not help laughed at the sight, and not being able to contain himself, went on a laughing so excessively that she burst. And now would she certainly have been undone forever, if a trader on his travels had not by good luck stepped on himself by the brook. As he had a passionate heart, he took out needle and thread, and stitched it together again. The bean thanked him in most elegant manner, but as he had swooned up with black stitches, all the bean since had been a black scene.